deserve to be used. City girls are not actually city girls. Zodiac signs is not an excuse for y'all to be a horrible person. If you suck, clean, emotionally and financially support a man, that's not your friend, that's not your sneaky link, that's your man. He just don't value you enough or respect you enough to give you a title. Video, your girl is back again with another video. If you're new to my channel, hey girl, hey. And if you're a returning subscriber, I don't even gotta say nothing because you know what's up, I know what's up, we know what's up, and that's on way. That's on way. That's on period. Mary had a little lamb. As y'all can see by the title, today I'm doing my very first, and this might be my only video. I might get canceled after this. I know I'm gonna ruffle somebody's feathers, but I digress, y'all. I'm doing my very first unpopular opinions. If you agree with what I say, tell me you agree. If you disagree, tell me you disagree. Like, that's the beautiful thing about life. We all have opinions. So don't comment and say, oh, I'm gonna unsubscribe. Just do it. This is my unpopular opinions. And if y'all like this segment on my channel, I'll continue to make these videos. But let's go ahead and get into it. So my very first unpopular opinion is people deserve to be used. And y'all probably thinking like, use? You what? Yes, y'all, people deserve to be used. Every person that's in my life, they add value to my life in some form of another. Whether that be time, knowledge, energy, they may provide good advice. Like when people hear the word use, they think of abuse. They're like, oh, me and this person is not friends anymore because they were a user or they were using me. No, they weren't using you, they were abusing you. Every person in your life should add value or some form of another. God literally placed us on the planet to be used. We should be used. When I say used, I'm saying it in a positive way. Had a boyfriend for years and he hasn't added value to your life in any form. Like he hasn't provided you with any knowledge, you haven't came up, you haven't grown. Like, why is he in your life if you can't use him? Like, if you can't use people, they honestly shouldn't be in your life. Like, I don't want nobody around me or no one in my circle that I cannot use. If I can't use you, that means you don't add value. So I don't want you in my life. And that's just on that. Stop telling women to pick better. Everything that we endure is not a reflection of our lack of accountability. Like anytime a woman is online expressing her feelings or expressing a situation that she was ill-treated or mistreated by a male, you'll always find a male in the comment section saying, oh, you need to pick better. You're the problem. You need... Stop acting like people don't switch up. People switch up all the time. Maybe when she met the guy, he was one way, and then at the end, he started acting like this, and she just want to express that online. If you suck, fucking support him financially and emotionally, that's not your friend. That's not your sneaky link. That's your man. He just don't respect you enough to give you a title. Don't shoot the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just being real. Men that consistently want to talk about what you bring to a table or anything around the table, like men that like to ask like, oh, what you bring to my life, what can you add to my... Usually those type of men don't bring anything. The men that always are on Twitter and they be posting stuff like, oh, what can women bring other than poom poom? And it's, sir, what can you bring? Exactly. You can't bring anything. That's why you like having these conversations a lot, so you can switch the focus off of you and place it on the woman. Stop having these conversations. I don't want to hear anything about a table, anything with a circle and 4 legs and that's wooden. I don't want to hear about it this year. I really don't want to hear about it. Men and women will never be the same, not psychologically, not physically. A lot of women like to say, oh, that's a double standard. It's not a double standard. It's honestly just a way of life. All men do not cheat. All men that have money do not cheat. But the probability of you getting cheated on is higher when you're dealing with a man that makes a lot of money. Zodiac signs is not an excuse for y'all to be horrible people. A lot of people like to say, oh, I'm stubborn because I was born in May. Like, oh, I'm stuck up because I was born in June. Like, no, like, even for Geminis, I never dated a Gemini, but I know a lot of women like to make excuses. Like, oh, he cheated on me, or oh, he's a narcissist. Oh, or if he's a Gemini, he's a narcissist. Or if when you were born doesn't have any correlation with your character and the month, year, date, rising, whatever y'all like to say, that doesn't have anything to do with anything. That's just an excuse for y'all to be a horrible person. Like, if you're stubborn or if you have a bad attitude or whatever your toxic trait is, because we all have toxic traits, you need to take accountability and own it and stop saying, oh, I'm like this because I was born on June the 3rd at 2 o'clock. Like, cut it out. That's not an excuse. If you get a BBL, you're insecure. There, I said it. I know that's gonna rile somebody up in the comments, but I'm sorry, if you get a BBL, you are insecure. That doesn't mean that women that do not have a BBL are not insecure, because I don't have a BBL and I have insecurities. Like, we all have insecurities. Insecurity is a feeling, it's an emotion. We all feel it at times. People act like being insecure is a bad thing. Like, believe it or not, Drake is insecure. Drake has insecurities. Like, we are all insecure about something. Own it. So people that got a BBL, don't go in my comments. I use my resources. Block. I think people should stop having the people they don't know. I'm sorry. I said it. If you can't call this person in an emergency, you shouldn't be sleeping with them. If you can't call this person if you're broke down on the side of the road, or you need gas to put in your car, or you need somebody to talk to because you're down, why would you share your body with them? Like, I feel like our bodies is something that's very sacred and it's personal. And I feel like when you're sleeping with somebody, you are like swiping energies with somebody. Like, it's deep. It's more than just, oh, I just needed a quickie, or I just needed a link. No, stop having sex with people you do not know. Stop. You're literally playing Russian roulette with your life, even if you do wear protection. YouTubers do not owe you anything. If they decide to not post for a month, or even if they have a schedule, they want to post on Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and they decide to only post on Sunday and not Monday, Tuesday, that's their choice. That's their prerogative. They don't owe you anything. Like, y'all, some followers are crazy. Like, I remember maybe like a month ago, I don't remember exactly what the context was, but I just remember somebody commenting on another comment, and they was just like, Asia, please address this comment or I'm unsubscribing. Toodles. Like, okay, goodbye. I don't owe you anything. Just because I decide to make story times, put hair reviews on my channel, make girl chats, and share my vacations with y'all, that doesn't mean that I owe you something. Like, I'm not obligated to respond to a DM. I'm not obligated to respond to a comment. Like, they don't owe you anything. Being a YouTuber is not easy. A lot of people think, or I would say the masses think, that we just wake up, there, turn on the camera, record a video, and just hundreds and thousands of dollars just land in our account. It's not easy. Being a YouTuber is mentally and physically draining. Like, it's really draining. And I think people think like, oh, it's just an easy thing. I wish I didn't have to clock in and work and I could just wake up and just make money based on content that I like doing. Like, it's really not that easy, y'all. That's why a lot of YouTubers switch their content. Like, for example, Leah Lee, I love her. Shout out to Leah Lee. Recently, she switched over from making like vlogs over to podcasts, and I remember watching like this hour-long video she posted, and she basically just talked about how draining it was, how people started to invade her privacy. People thought that, like I said before, people felt like Leah Lee owed them something just because she was sharing her life with them for years. She don't owe you anything. That's crazy that she decided to cut y'all out completely from watching her vlogs, cut out her life completely to do something else that she was passionate about, just simply because y'all overstep y'all boundaries. Like, it's mentally draining. And I feel like a lot more content. Who else? Alyssa Bailey. I think Alyssa Bailey, she deleted all her old videos. If y'all don't know who Alyssa Bailey is, she was kind of like a beauty guru. Every now and then she would post videos concerning makeup, hair tutorials, and she did vlogs occasionally too. But she deleted all her videos, and now she just does her fitness. And then I remember seeing something on Twitter where people were bashing her, saying, oh, I think it's funny how Alyssa Bailey deleted all her videos and now she's trying to be a fitness guru. What's wrong with that? Like, what is wrong with that? Why do you feel so entitled to make a tweet about her life? Like, it really doesn't make sense. And Alyssa Bailey, if I can find it, I'm going to list it in this video, but she actually addressed it. And she was just saying this is a new found passion of hers. And if she decided that she wanted to post fitness videos, she should be able to do that. Like, why do you feel so entitled to her life that you had to go and make a tweet about her? That's a perfect example of people feeling like YouTubers owe them something. No one owes you anything in life. TikTok is going to be like the next big thing, if it's not already that. Like, TikTok is taking over Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, YouTube. TikTok is the next big thing. And I don't think it's a positive thing. TikTok is very toxic. Stop telling people to quit their 9 to 5. Everybody cannot and does not want to be an entrepreneur. Everybody does not have enough discipline to be an entrepreneur or to run a business. Stop telling people to quit their 9 to 5. Like, I see this every day. Like, anytime I'm on Instagram, I probably see 2 or 3 posts a day talking about, I'm trying to not have to clock in for anyone for the rest of my life. Somebody is going to need to clock in. How do y'all think businesses and corporations and institutions run? How do you think that work? We're gonna need somebody to work. Everybody cannot have a business. Like, the economy wouldn't run the way it runs if everyone was a business owner or entrepreneur. City girls and city boys don't really exist. I feel like nobody is beyond getting played. And if y'all don't know what a city girl is, it's basically this character of a girl going out and being malicious and using men for goods, whether that's money, purses, dates, time, sex. They're just basically not being genuine people. They're using men for money, and a city boy is equivalent to a city girl. I feel like Future is the epitome of a city boy. I feel like there's always an exception for somebody. Like the girls that act online and post online like, oh, I'm a city girl, I'm gonna take his money, I'm gonna drive his car, I'm gonna use him for this, that, and that. Like, I don't love these N-words. I don't know why I say N-words. I be saying the N-word all the time. But y'all, YouTube is starting to demonetize a lot of my videos that use the N-word. So I'm trying to cut back on using the N-word so much. But yeah, I feel like no one is above getting played. And I feel like deep down inside, even the city girls are not real city girls. I remember when Uzi did, I forgot what he did to JT, but he did something to JT, and JT was like on Twitter begging him, oh, call me, text him. Like, you're supposed to be a city girl. Like, why are you asking him to call you or text him? Like, I don't know. I feel like no one's really a city girl or a city boy. It's just a facade. It's an act. It's a look. It's good for their brand. But the city girls are not actually city girls. They're not. Hustle culture shouldn't be glamorized. And y'all know, y'all heard this saying before, where people are like, oh, early birds get the worm. Like, get up early, wake up early, because if you're asleep, you're missing out. No, you're not missing out on anything. People need to stop trading their time for money. Like, that's not a good trade. Like, I'm done trading my time for money. Like, I'm guilty of it. In the past, y'all, I used to feel like if I had like a day where I wasn't working, or if I didn't film a YouTube video, but I was not planning or just not being productive, I would feel really bad. I would be like, dang, I could be making money. Other people are making more money than me, and I could be being productive. But no, I shouldn't feel bad for not wanting to post on YouTube sometimes. I shouldn't force myself to create different content. I shouldn't do it. Like, hustle culture is not cute. Like, it's not something that we should glamorize, or you shouldn't have to work 2 to 3, 4, or 5 jobs just to feel like you on top or like to keep up. I feel like time is valuable, and it's more valuable than money to me personally. So we need to stop glamorizing, oh, work harder, work harder. Like, I was editing Asia. I just want to pop in and clear this up because I know I'm going to have someone in my comment and say, well, some people have to work 2, 3, 4, 5 jobs to make ends meet. And no, I am not talking about those people. Those people do not apply. I'm talking about people that are A-okay and content with their life, but they log onto social media and they see people committing crimes, scams, doing all types of stuff to live a lavish lifestyle. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not people that work 100 hours a week, and it's like, why are you working so hard and you're making all this money, but you can't even enjoy the luxuries of life? Like, yeah, you have money, but when do you have time to spend this money? Like, when do you actually have time to enjoy this money? Like, do you even go on vacation? Because there's some people that don't take vacations, don't take time off, and it's not because they can't afford to do it. People complain about, oh, I want to make more money, I want to, get it better. No, they don't want to get a better paying job. They may be content. They may be okay with their everyday life. Like, everyone isn't trying to work. No, like, everybody doesn't want to be rich. That's another unpopular opinion. Everyone online feels, or I feel like everyone online says that they want to be rich and they want to live this wealthy lifestyle, but I believe that everyone does not want to be rich. Like, some people is content with their regular, smegular life. Nothing is wrong with that. Most of us are regular. I'm regular, you regular, we are regular. I don't think there's anything wrong with people speaking negative about Kevinsamuels after his passing, just simply because the same people that's offended or like, oh my gosh, no, don't say that, don't speak on someone that's no longer here, are the same people that's saying don't show fake love. Like, when someone passes, they're the same people that go in the comments, oh, y'all didn't bump his music then, y'all didn't support him then, like, don't be showing fake love. It's like, which one is it? Now that people are being brutally honest and saying, I didn't like him then, and I don't like him now, and I'm not gonna like him after. Like, I just don't like him. like, nothing's wrong with that, because if they were being fake and saying RRP, my condolences, and saying all these positive things about him, and then videos of them being in competition or mad at Kevinsamuels popped up, y'all would be like, oh, that's fake, like, you're really fake. But now that people are being brutally honest and saying, oh, he got his karma, this, that, and that, what's the issue? I don't agree with what they're saying. I personally do not speak on the non-living. I don't speak negatively, positively. I don't speak on the non-living because I feel like that's bad karma. But for the people that Kevinsamuels have offended, if they want to voice their opinions and they're saying they still don't like him and why they don't like him, that's fine. I don't see anything wrong with that. A lot of women get BBLs not because they're insecure. I know you're going to say, Asia, you just contradicted yourself. No, I'm not contradicting myself. That is true. A lot of women do get BBLs because they are insecure, but also a lot of women get BBLs because they want to live a certain type of lifestyle. They see that the women in the industries that have like these glamorized lifestyles, they usually have BBLs. Women that have nice cooking businesses, or with a rapper, or have nice cars and live in certain neighborhoods or hang out with certain people, they see that these people have BBLs, so they feel like in order for them to have this type of lifestyle, because that's what they desire to have, they think, oh, I have to get a BBL. Not because I'm insecure. Some women are perfectly fine and content within themselves, but they see that the type of lifestyle that they want, and the women that have this type of lifestyle, this is the things that they do. So that's where they do it, if that makes sense. But then again, that could all boil down to them being insecure, because if you're not content, you're insecure. I don't know, y'all, but that's just my unpopular opinion about that. People that post Justin LA or Justin Laboy memes all day about leveling up and being good people, they're not actually good people. I feel like if you're a good person, you don't have to speak on it. Like, if I'm a good person, I'm not gonna be on Twitter or on Instagram posting memes all day long talking about how I'm a good person or how I'm high value or how I'm this and how. If you're that type of person, it speaks for itself. Why do you need to post memes all day long about the type of person that you are? If you're that person, like, why are you posting it? And I do understand some people follow him and they repost because they think it's just funny and it's just something to post. But a lot of times when people are posting those Justin LA posts about them being a good person, having a good heart, like recently, I know this girl I follow all the time. I mean, I see her post all the time, and she's just like, oh, the good ones are always done wrong. The good ones finish last. And it's just like, why are you trying to convince everyone that you're a good one? Like, why am I seeing this post so much? Also, people that post memes all day, I feel like they don't really live by those memes. Like, I even have a friend, I remember her posting something about, I'm sure y'all seen this meme. It was just like, check on your strong friends, check on your fearless friends, like check on your, you know, your strong friends. And I'm thinking, like, you ain't checked on me, because I feel like out of my friend group, like out of all my friends, I feel like I'm considered a strong friend. If you're my friend, don't get offended. I'm not saying you a weak B, but I feel like I'm a strong friend. Like, I'm one of those people that really don't talk about my problems. I hold everything in, and I carry it well. Like, it's a lot of things that I've been through and a lot of traumas that I've been through that I just don't speak on. I deal with it with God and within. But my friend, a really close friend of mine, she was posting, this probably was like months ago, y'all, I don't feel salty about it, but she was just like, check on your strong friends. And I swiped up with the eyeballs, because it's just like, when the last time you checked on me? Like, I didn't get no call. Like, why are you posting all these memes about check on this or do that? But in real life, you're not actually doing these things. Like, I don't know. And I think that's my last unpopular opinion, y'all. Let me see. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah. That's pretty much it. If y'all agree with any of my unpopular opinions, make sure you tell me why you agree with it. Tell me why you disagree with it. We can have a conversation respectfully in the comment section, because I am not, y'all know I do not deal with respect. I'm not clapping back. I'm not doing it. I'm using my resources. YouTube provided us with the block button for a reason, and I'm going to use it. So yeah, and if y'all have any unpopular opinions, comment them down below. I would love to see and hear what y'all have to say. And peace out.